this is going to be the reading for your work. Hopefully we'll get into the work area here. A lot of the readings this session, I think I've been tricked with the work title, but a lot of personal stuff's been coming through. So we'll see what's going on with the Leo here. So we'll start with the Pulp Tarot. And the first card we get there for Leo is the 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's a card you want when you're talking about work and finances, because that means not only are we financially stable, but our family is secure and safe in the financial sector. So we have no worries, no problems there, or the sense of stability is here. And that's the first card. So, 10 to 1, you're holding this. The next card. What do you know? 7 of Pentacles. We may even have a stockpile of money here. This 7 of Pentacles has a different kind of energy to it. This woman sitting here, she's kind of sitting there with a different kind of energy to her. The sense is, I made my money and I'm, fully in charge of what I do with it, this kind of thing. It's kind of like we've worked hard in the past, so we've been rewarded, and there's all our money bags, that kind of thing. So you may be boss in your life here, having to do with the financial sector. Paying a finely tuned attention to the fact that my finances, I never let them get out of control. I'm getting a masculine here again. Someone here that's very attuned to the ups and downs in the financial world, and also someone who makes damn sure that they're ahead of the curve in that way. If there's going to be a dip, I'm going to have a lot on the side. So I feel like we hoarded our money just at the right time, that now we can, even though, the world is kind of dropping its financial zone, we're still staying steady at what we're used to. So this is the sense I'm getting. Yeah. Wow. Okay, Leo, the next card for you from the Pulp Tarot is the Empress. Okay, so we may even be an Empress. So, masculine or feminine. Now, I get caught up in a lot of, I'm getting a masculine energy or feminine. But again, a lot of these readings can go back and forth. They are general, so I'm picking up a group of people, so it could be either way. And that's kind of a reminder of that, is don't square this off just in the male sector. We have some females here that have been smart financially, and they have a little bit of a, what do you call that? A cushion financially in order to go forward in the energy that they deserve. So, like Leo, right? We like nice things, and we like to be surrounded. We like to be able to do. And again, we've, in the past, tightened our belt in order to be in this position, because there was something in our gut that said, things may not be fruitful forever. So we scrimped and saved when we needed to, and it's paying off now, because not a lot of people can afford a lot of good things at this time, but we can. So there's no real dip in the financial sector for the Leos, what I'm getting. Groovy. Okay, on top and in charge of that, for sure. So the next row here, we're getting into the Infinity deck. I have to announce that because when I edit, I know it gets a little mundane, but on top of the 10 of Pentacles, the Infinity card, the work card there, is fresh air. Yeah. Now, give me a moment to put that in. Fresh air, when I made this card, is usually about, a breath, something coming in our life as a breath of fresh air. This is on top of our stability. So the sense here is, this is what's keeping us on the high end of our character. Like, this is what's keeping us happy, is the fact that we did save when we needed to. We have this financial buffer, and from here, this is keeping us afloat. Emotionally is what I feel. I feel like, this stability is really, keeping us fresh and happy and vibrant. This is what I'm getting. Like, if we weren't in this financial position, we'd be really stressed and low vibe. This is what I'm getting, okay? Well, who doesn't, right? That's a going rate. But as we move on to the 7 of Pentacles here, the Infinity card we get there is Official 63. Okay, we may be an official someone of high state, which is what the area that I get here, the aura I get here is, yeah, we are an official person. Like, we have a lot of stability. We have a lot of money coming in, and we may be in charge of a lot of people. So there's that. And then there's the Leos that have a lot of money built up, and they may even be in preparation for an official coming at them in some kind of way. Hopefully that's not too nefarious here. Yeah, that's what I get. We're financially prepared for things of an official nature. So this could mean anything from being financially prepared to buy a house, a car, or something of large, something heavy here. Not just your next business suit, that kind of thing. Now, on top of the Empress, what's the Infinity card we get there? Final notice. What's going on there? Okay. I'm getting the Empress is a separate energy here. I feel like the Leo I'm picking up on is a masculine energy. Again, you can be feminine in this energy as well. And therefore, there would be a masculine, or what, I'm not going to over-explain here. I'm just going to go through. The Empress energy comes in here. That is someone who knows their worth, who is very abundant and has a lot coming into them. Energetically, happiness-wise, there's a lot of great, wonderful feelings. She's wrapped in a harvest, so there's a lot coming to her. She's very fruitful. Now, I do get that the Leo is in this mode, but I also get there could be a feminine. Either we have a feminine in our energy that is very similar to us in that way. Now, this could be a wife or a husband or a partner in some way. Now, the weird thing is here, we got final notice. Now, when we have official, that means like court and whatnot. We could be going through a divorce here. Now, it's weird because... Give me a moment here to suss this out. Okay, the sense they're giving me is this might even be an employee of ours that is very abundant, is getting a lot of rewards from us. This could be a partner as well. Someone who benefits from what we benefit. If we benefit, they benefit. This is what I'm getting. So this could be, like, I'm trying to keep this on the work level, and they just pull me out of it every time. This could be a life partner, and it could be a business partner, and it could be an employee. Okay? So here we go. The Empress energy, and I would say it's in feminine form, meaning, again, they're very much in the acceptance mode of whatever comes at them. Yeah, the halo around is... We may have someone here... It's weird because the Empress energy, I'm getting a good energy from this person, but I'm getting like you're fired. Like, this is what I'm getting. So again, I don't know how that's sitting here. So there's something funny here I'm not picking up on at the moment. So let's move further into things and go forward here, because I feel like the Leo has, like I said, a partner, an employee, or a business partner that they're letting go, or that's come to the end, or maybe it's on their side, they're leaving. I don't know. Let's move to the feminine cards and see if we can figure this out. Okay, so in our energy field right now, the Leo is a breath of fresh air. Why? Because they're on top of their finances, and it seems when everybody else is dipping, they're staying straight and strong because they've made amends for things in the past. They've built up their finances to where they can float over any kind of financial thing that's going on. Now, on top of that, to express, we get the King of Earth. Again, staying strong in his energy. I'm relaxed, I'm cool. I have a partner here. They're relaxed, they're cool. Everything's good and under control. In fact, I can take a nap and I don't have to worry. This is what I'm getting. Okay, so that's just staying strong in my energy is what the Leo's saying here. King of Earth is out of your element. He's a little more grounded, a little more solid. And because we are so financially secure, I feel like we dipped into that earth energy. We can slow things down a bit. We don't have to hustle and bustle. We're actually relaxing. We may even be going on vacations, this kind of thing. Because we have that buffer. Either we come into a lot of money or we just built up a lot of money, which is what I'm getting. We've worked hard in the past to build up money. We may be on the mode of retirement. So floating off of what we've earned, this could be. Now, as we get into the middle of the road here, the Seven of Pentacles, we have an official card on top of that. Means we could even be coming into the energy of court or official things happening here, books, signing, what do you call that, contracts and whatnot. On top of that energy, the feminine card we get is the Ten of Fire. Burdening, which is really not the energy that I felt here from the beginning. Our energy is not in this mode naturally. Now, there may be something coming across legally that is quite a burden. Now, this is amping up the end that we may have a partner, a business partner, somebody outside of us that is coming in to create some kind of legal situation here. This is what I'm getting. And it's very burdensome for us, is the sense. It may be about money. Okay, as we go into the Empress, I feel like that's a person outside of us. And they are emphasizing this halo. Like, this person is a good person, but there may be a discrepancy here in a financial way or whatnot. Okay, there's a final notice. So that's saying that someone's cutting out here or someone's being fired. It depends on your situation. On top of that final notice, we get the Four of Fire. Yeah, this is home. Someone at home. So it could even be a son or daughter. Someone's given their final notice. They're leaving. And I feel like there's a financial sacrifice here. Not by the Empress, but by the King of Earth. Like, the Empress is putting upon the King of Earth some kind of a financial burden. Okay? And I feel like this is an official way. So this makes me believe that it could be a divorce or like a settlement that we have to go through. But again, I feel like the king here, he's in a position where even if he does have to sacrifice that, he's still okay. And I don't feel any hard feelings on the side of the king. Now, maybe he doesn't know about this yet because this energy's moving into the future. This could be as well. But the sense is we have someone at home that we feel very cozy with. But there's something like a final notice moving out. Final notice here. Are we looking? Yeah, they're going, that's job. So I don't know, something funny here. Well, see, and yeah, if we go off that retirement line, give me a moment here. We may have more time to spend at home as well. I'm always looking for, like, opponents to oppose us, but I'm not getting that. I'm not getting evil feelings. I'm getting good feelings. Great. So the sense here is maybe we have enough finances where our partner can retire as well. And this may be what's going on. Yes, that fits better. I'm going down this road. I'm always looking for nefarious things to happen, but here it may not be so. Maybe we're retiring, from our work. We've built up our finances. We got our retirement fund ready to go. And we feel from here on in, this is, we'll live quite comfortably here. And if it's not us, then it's a partner that's doing this. They're giving in their final notice. Why? Because they want to stay at home and get cozy with their partner. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm getting. So this is all good. Okay. Not used to that. Leo, I'm not used to that. Okay. The next row here. On top of the King of Earth, what do we get for the Cat Tarot? We get, 15 the Devil. Okay, hold up. Frick. Devil. Well, let's keep going down that line because that brings all that crap up that I was feeding you in the first part. So, This is on your energy. There's something here that we're chained to. Now, it could be the job, right? It could be us. It could be our partner wanting to retire and everything going great there. But we are kind of caught in the rhythm of the hamster wheel. Just give me moments here. Because the devil is sometimes energy that we're just kind of chained to something we want to let go of, but we can't. Or we feel we can't. We always can. Or we feel chained to in some way. Okay. And again, there's a burden down the middle here. When we go on the 10 of fire, what do we get for the cat tarot? The 9 of pentacles. Look at all the sharks around us. Okay. So, yeah, and I was getting that energy, but we have an empress in and amongst us that is not there to harm us. We have a partner that has our back, okay? Now, we may have people outside of us, officials, or in the workplace, someone that like a shark, because they're showing me the sharks. We've built up our money. Somebody may outside of our family may want to take that away from us in some kind of way, is the sense that I get, and they may do it through a court. Okay, this is not good. Okay, as we continue forward on the 4 of fire, again, we may have a partner, a business partner, someone in our immediate circle here that is giving final notice. If that's not us, it's someone very close to us, and they're doing so that they can spend more time at home with the partner. On top of that, we have the Knight of Cups, is to show love and appreciation to that person. Now, I'm also, something's coming up here. I'm also getting that we could be having an affair with someone at work, and we're going to set up a cozy area where we can actually indulge in this to a higher degree. So if someone's married, I'll tell you who this would fit with. Someone who's married that everybody's on autopilot, and each person gives so much freedom that they almost don't care. Well, they don't care. And one's going outward to create another relationship that makes up for those things that we're not getting at home. But we're still plunking that person at home, and we're going to go outward and indulge in that on a higher level. Okay, so there's that. Again, it won't apply to all Leos. It's just, this is the energy I'm picking up on. Okay. Yeah. No, we got to be careful because there's dicey information. There's dicey situations here. Okay. As we go on to the last row here, the masculine cards on the King's energy. What do we get there on the Devil? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So we got to be careful because we're high on solid ground here, and that can flip. And the sense that they're giving me, because they gave me all that energy for great and wonderful things, we're gliding off. And when the Wheel of Fate comes in, they switch things up. So if we're riding on high energy, we could be fallen down from that quite quickly. And the wheel is always turning. There's always change here. So, okay, one scenario is we have a King of Cups. He's high on finances and whatnot. He's doing his thing. He may be in autopilot. He may have someone at home taking care of the home fires, and he may be going out and working in a cabin somewhere else with someone else. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, you can see how that could crumble things, right? Because if we have an illusion going on here, that illusion is going to come to the surface quite quickly, is the sense. Now, I'm not going to go too far down that road, but there's a sense of us in indulging in some kind of negative energy here, and I think it's going to become more obvious. Now, as we go into the middle, again, this is the Wheel of Fate. It may have already turned for you. This may be already something that's out in the open, and the final notice could be the fact that someone's asking for a divorce, okay? This kind of flipped gears here halfway through. So let's continue on. The Nine of Pentacles, again, that's about being sturdy, having our finances in check. And again, any punishment that we have in the financial department, we'll be able to handle it quite easily, is the sense that I'm getting. So if there's a divorce, she can get her half and away you go. Like, I'm good. I still got enough put away that I can I can take it. But the legal process may be burdening for them, meaning the fact that we have to go to court and answer for things, that may be burdening. And again, I'm getting a sense of beware of what we keep undercover, literally, because that's all going to rise to the surface to be seen. Okay, Nine of Pentacles on top of that, the masculine energy that we get there is the Queen of Fire. That is a different character. Now, this could be the wife. This could be the mistress. I feel like the Empress is probably the wife because they're accentuating the halo. Like, I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with this. And if I knew, I'd be out of there. And I feel like that's the final notice, is the partner that's been an illusion. Okay? Now, the Queen of Fire, I feel like that's our mistress. I feel like that's someone who knows their worth. They know too that you are financially stable, and this may be part of the problem, or how do you say, not problem for them, it's part of the benefit of being with you, is that money that comes with. They too know what a standard of living that they like to have. And I feel like this Leo, they're attracted to that type of woman or partner. Someone that likes to live the high life, they are attracted to that. And this is another one. Now, that can go in either way, right? The Fate card is here. And if you've been riding on fumes in the good way, the Fate card can flip you upside down as well. So I'm just going to carry on to the Empress energy. As we move over there, there's a sense of loving feelings going out back to the King. I feel like what's going on here is we have a marriage, if this is the case, or even this could flow into work as well. We have a situation where everything is so autopilot that we don't even worry about that person. They live their life, I live my life, and this is what's veered us off in this other direction toward the Queen of Fire. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to take advantage of all that our wife gives us and also all that the mistress gives us, and we're just going to take it in on double duty. On top of that Cups card, we get the Two of Air. Two of Air is about blind and not being able to see, and also not being able to make a decision. I feel like we have an Empress here. They usually have their instinct intact. And I'm having a hard time spitting out words. I feel like this King wants to tell the wife, but they can't get the words out. Every time they go to do it, they're like, something stops them. And it's the cake and eat it too syndrome. The thing is this Queen of Fire worth what you want? Is it worth giving up? Because I'll tell you, that halo is glowing pretty high with the one that we already got. But we may not realize or take for granted this issue. This could be. But there's a final notice here on this Empress. So the sense is, if we're already tapping out of this relationship and we decide to go to this Empress, she's going to find out what happened and hit the road anyway. So you're better off to make that decision up front. But again, it's going to go the way it goes. But the sense is we're still tapping into our partner and they have no clue, is kind of the sense I'm getting. We got an Empress here that's being true to us, though the relationship is loosely binding, meaning we just do our own things, and we've gotten used to that. We're not intimately close, like not saying that we don't get intimate, but we're not on the daily, we're all doing our own thing. And at night we kind of join together and, talk. And then in the day we're doing our own thing. And it gives so much freedom to this King that he's just found another relationship and is putting input into another relationship. And I feel like it's going to come down to a legal situation. Again, nothing he can't handle financially. But we got to make sure that we're jumping for the right reasons here. And I feel like this King just doesn't really know what he's got here. But either way, the Empress is going to find out the partner, whether it's through us or whatever. I would suggest going that way. And and what will be will be. So let's get into the fortune card. See what we get for the Leo to smash it down the cracker. Positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Now here's the deal. I do feel no animosity, and the sense I may feel that is because, like I said, that partner doesn't know yet, or may have an inkling but doesn't have any reason to go and find that out or seek that out, because we are still getting care and attention at home. Now the sense here is make sure that this Queen of Fire is worth it, because you're going to lose that Empress if you don't make the decision here. And I feel like I don't know what's going to happen with that. I really don't. But the cracker says you have a lot of positive energy. I feel like the cracker's kind of saying either way you go, you're going to get a positive impact. And maybe that's why we haven't made a decision, is because we want to keep them both. But the universe is just, that's not going to be in alignment with that. Well, unless you can rig these two to agree with that. But again, free will, right? So there is positive energy that surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. The sense that I get here, no matter what decision we make, it's going to be what we deem good for us. And it may be only in retrospect where we figure things out down the road. But for now, everything's great and groovy. And even though we have this scenario, it's all something that we enjoy and not causing too many problems as of yet. But in the future, we have a final notice that's coming. And that is going to change your fate at this time. We're riding on fumes. And those fumes are going to start choking out things. And I think that's when, then we have to put in some energy and figure out what it is we truly want for our life here. Okay, that's a different one, Leo. Twist and turn. Hopefully that helps you in some kind of way. The finances are stable here, so no matter what kind of hit we get from any area whatsoever, the sense is we'll be able to handle it and keep moving forward. So take care, have fun and be kind, and we will talk to you soon.